Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this one, I'm going to cover Ethereum against the US dollar. Don't forget, I've just launched my private trading room. The link's underneath, and you can also get my free training there too. I don't post crypto too much, but because you're moving quite quickly with all this sort of hype that's going on with the Bitcoin ETF news and the SEC Securities Exchange Commission approval, you're starting to get a lot of volatility, especially today because the announcement is supposed to be today. There may be news coming across the wires as I speak. It's likely that's the case because prices are moving a lot. This isn't Bitcoin, obviously, it's Ethereum, but that crypto sentiment is always fed into, and as a whole, generally that moves the market. You've seen Ethereum move more or less in line with Bitcoin at different times, although very recently that hasn't been the case. If you look at the price of Bitcoin now, you can see it's still down on the day 1% there. So what's happening at the moment? Well, you've got very clear rejection. Actually, you've just come above this very local previous price action level over here. Okay, so you had all your candle wicks, and they told you, traders, investors, they were pulling their orders out previously, and you've come slightly higher above it, and you're now seeing the same thing. You're seeing people say, all right, well, perhaps I want to get rid of my orders here. Now, in terms of market value and the value you've got on this, if you were to enter it right now, okay, you've already missed the large bulk. You've gone from 1,500 to almost 2,500. So you're $1,000 up, 66% on that previous move. And you are coming to areas of resistance. Okay. So buying it now really is counterintuitive if you're doing it on a technical basis. There are many people who are waiting for this news, okay, to really have an impact. Remember, there's absolutely no guarantee whatsoever. I'm not saying it can't happen, but there's no guarantee you'll just shoot up like this tomorrow. Okay, so if you're buying it now, naturally you're getting worse market value. And the reason why I know that is because if I look simply at the amalgamation of key moving averages, or particularly my higher moving averages, I'm very far off. So the price is well above average for the last significant periods. Okay, your 20, 40, 100, and 200 periods. So in other words, for 200 candles, you're well above the average of all of them, which means the price has just gone up. Okay, like I said, nothing stopping it from getting up here, but you're probably better off buying if you can get it back here. Okay, and if you did buy it down here already, you could consider locking in gains in the event that the news doesn't pull it straight up to this point here where I'm labeling. Okay, so ideally, what you'd be looking for is a very quick pullback into what is providing previous price action for long entries. In other words, support. You've seen that already here and there. And basically, you just don't want to be guessing here and saying, you know what, this is definitely going to rise, because it could be the case that it doesn't. We've seen in the news lately, it said something like 90% of Bitcoin positions are in profit, okay, and people are holding. So if they all decide to liquidate, guess what will happen? Okay, it will be a massacre. So just be very careful. You know, this last candle in the last week, you've got considerable gains. You could consider locking in some in the event that the market doesn't shoot up. And in any case, if you're buying now, you're already 66% higher. It's already come a long way, and the value has been shaved off, really. So, you know, you really want to wait for a pullback. Just remember that this also may not be the be all and end all. Okay, if you are a believer in Ethereum and you are an investor in Ethereum and you're interested in it and you believe it has longevity and a long-term basis, you may very well be right, and you'll have the opportunity to buy it on dips later. So there really is no need to gamble right now, because if it does rise, it will pull back at some point, and of course you'll get an opportunity then, and you'll be able to buy lower. Okay, so if it does something like this, maybe not that high all at once, who really knows, but rebounds to where it is, you could decide to buy it then rather than buying it now and running that risk. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps. Get my free training underneath and join my private trading room. See you in the next one.